This week in RPG news, Lilies, Quietus of the Nights is a 2D action RPG which actually launched on platforms Xbox Series X and S and Xbox One this week. Developer Livewire and AdGlobe along with publisher Binary Haze have announced that the title will be coming to PlayStation 4 and 5 later than planned, which was supposed to be July 6th. The launch date for PS4 and PS5 is now delayed to Q3 2021 due to unexpected technical difficulties. If you've yet to pick up the 2D side-scrolling action RPG, the game mixes roguelike elements with Souls-like mechanics, with a number of abilities you can pick up from the spirits you encounter. Lilies, Quietus of the Nights is available on PC, Switch, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S. PlayStation Japan seemingly leaked what looked to be an acquisition for Bluepoint Games by Sony. A now deleted tweet featured the news of PlayStation's announcement of Housemarque Games, but features instead a welcome to the family with the Bluepoint Studio logo and an image of Demon Souls with the PlayStation Studio logo. However, this tweet was swiftly deleted and replaced with the correct image featuring Housemarque Games, but not before Twitter leapt at it. While it was confirmed that Housemarque Games was acquired, it doesn't seem to be the case for Bluepoint Games. Bluepoint have now added to their Twitter bio and recent job listings that the developer is a fully independent self-funded studio, which is curious timing. Neither the developer nor Sony have confirmed whether this is purely a mix-up. Developer Cryptic Studios this week announced that Magic Legends would be shutting down on October 31st. The game first released into early access in March of this year and was expected to fully launch later in 2021 for PC, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Cryptic Studios have shared that they have no plans to continue working on the game in future. According to the statement released on the official Magic Legends website by executive producer Steven Ricosa, the game missed the mark in terms of vision. The statement also confirmed that those who've made purchases through Arc or the Epic Games Store will be refunded their full purchased amount. The open beta will remain open until servers shut down, but the Zen shop will be closing immediately. All items will be still purchasable, but through the free in-game currency. Be sure to look out for our Magic Legends video as we discuss the news about the game shutting down on our YouTube channel. Developer Owlcat Games and publisher Koch Media have announced this week that Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous will be coming to consoles later this year, coming to consoles both digitally and in retail. The game will be released under Koch Media's newly launched label Prime Matter, which will be bringing the physical console copies to retailers worldwide. Also this week, the developer has released a new developer diary which reveals the city of Dresden in further detail. The city is a key location in the early portion of the game, as players will be put in charge of sieging its central fortress by its queen. This seems to be the biggest fortress the developer has built yet, and Dresden alone has over 70 cutscenes, but players probably won't be seeing all of them in a single playthrough according to the devs. In case you missed it, Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous is a new title adapted from the legendary tabletop RPG by Paizo. Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous isn't a sequel to Pathfinder Kingmaker, but continues to expand upon the core elements of the first title. Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous will launch on PC via Steam and GOG on September 2nd, 2021, launching later for consoles also the same year. Grime, the upcoming anatomical horror with a Souls-like experience, has been announced by developer Cloverbyte to be adding the Stadia version to its launch platforms. The action RPG will be coming to PC via Steam, GOG and Epic Games Store, as well as Stadia on August 2nd. In case you missed it, Grime is a Metroidvania Souls-like, which is a surreal mix of anatomical horror visuals with challenging combat. Players will take up living weapons which are made from creatures that could mutate during combat, including the likes of clawing swords to centipede whips. The game has a unique mechanic where you can hunt down enemies and then absorb them to improve your skills, adding plenty of customization to your playstyle. In the quarterly update from Blizzard on Diablo 4, the developer has released new images featuring models for a few classes including Rogue, Barbarian and Sorceress. They also shared hair and skin customizations from the pre-alpha build. The post details the improvements being made to skin, cloth, simulation, hair, fur, metal, plus highlights for the eyes and even perspiration. From the sounds of it, Diablo 4 will have some very highly detailed visuals, and it was not something that was achieved without some investment. Art director John Mueller explains in the post that characters in Diablo 4 are made to look as artistic and as handcrafted as possible. Characters also have lots of customization when it comes to armor color palettes, as well as there being 2 body types for each armor set. The post also previewed some of the well-known Diablo enemies such as the Succubus, as well as some new enemies, the Blood Bishop and a reimagined Skeleton Lord. Mueller explains that cinematics will feature characters up close and story cutscenes will be rendered with their engine using the game models. The road trailer, which was previously announced at BlizzConline, was created entirely with the in-game engine. If you want more Diablo 4, be sure to drop by our Diablo 4 wiki for all the latest info. Larian Studios have announced the date and time for the Panel from Hell 3, which will cover the next major update for Baldur's Gate 3 Patch 5. Larian Studios will be holding their Panel from Hell 3 Twitch Plays A Most Notable Sacrifice on July 8th at 11 AM PT via Twitch. In their latest tweets, the developer also shared that the next patch will make the previous versions of the game incompatible, releasing some details about how to update your game to patch 5 on Steam. As for what we'll be hearing about, previously Larian has shared an outline for patch 5 which will focus more on features of the game rather than the addition of new content. The studio also shared their aim for their release window to leave early access, which is currently set for 2022, with no plans for consoles, PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X at this point. If you've enjoyed hearing about Baldur's Gate 3, you can check out the previous update details for the Druid class in case you missed it, and you can also drop by the Baldur's Gate 3 wiki for all the latest info and early access Baldur's Gate 3 builds. EA Play Live 2021 is incoming, but BioWare have confirmed that we won't be seeing any updates for upcoming Dragon Age 4 or the new Mass Effect game in this month. In a recent tweet, BioWare shared while there would be updates for Star Wars The Old Republic, which got a 10-year anniversary livestream this week, but neither Dragon Age nor Mass Effect will be seen in EA's next livestream. Dragon Age 4 has been getting some frequent updates here and there, but it's still a long way off from release by the looks of things. The most recent update being from the Dragon Age 4 concept art teasing the Grey Wardens, as well as previously revealed details that it will be a single-player title with no live service. As for the new Mass Effect game, it was revealed in a teaser trailer during the Game Awards 2020. The trailer showed a snowy region with the character Liara, one of the companions from the previous Mass Effect titles. But it hasn't been completely a Mass Effect-less year, with the Mass Effect Legendary Edition being released, a remastered version of the trilogy including Mass Effect 1, 2 and 3. As for what has already been confirmed for EA Play Live this year, it will be covering Battlefield 2042, Apex Legends, EA Originals, as well as Madden NFL 2020. The broadcast will begin at 1 PM EDT or 10 AM PDT on July 22nd. Well, that's it for the Week in the Wikis. Please join us again next week for yet another great week of gaming. Remember to check out our VIP program for some exclusive supporter benefits. And budding writers should take advantage of our Become an Author initiative. Thanks again for being part of this great community. Keep checking in with us with news, reviews, YouTube streams and vids, and general wiki goodness.